T.J. Jefferson.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to set up your bag here, or what do you want to do?
Let's
just get right to
first of all,
it.
I need, let's just get to it.
No, speak your
because
mind.
the funniest thing about this bag is the awkwardness when the bag starts, because I don't have like a drop, so it's always very awkward to see like if Mike's going to play this or Jason's going to play this or what's going to happen. So let's just start the drop and let's go.
What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag?
All right. Like we always do at this time, kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? TJ's here. Listen, guys, I did the all-time GOAT list over the last few days, and I think I had fun with it. I think you guys kind of enjoyed it for the most part, and I think social media was, pretty much on board with it, and they were happy with the majority of the picks.
We loved it, TJ.
The majority
it was
of the picks.
great. It wasn't easy for you to do.
Stop reading the comments.
But no, I have to read the comments just to see maybe if I was off somewhere. So as I reached into the big ass grab bag this week, I decided that I would present you guys with TJ's top 5 GOAT mulligans.
All
right.
Okay,
and when I say the
revisiting.
mulligans, I'm pretty happy with the list that I concocted. But taking a second look at it, maybe I let my heart override my head in some picks.
Okay.
And you know what? I picked 5 that I'm like, all right, I will accept that maybe I was wrong with these and maybe change them on the list. All right. Mm-hmm. So coming in at number 5, we're going to go Houston Oilers. Now I had Bruce Matthews there. I still say he's very, very worthy of being that pick. 19-year veteran, offensive line, one of the greatest O-linemen of all time. But I have to give a nod, and I can understand if old school Oilers fans wanted this in there, to Earl Campbell. Like, we mentioned him, but Earl Campbell for 4 or 5 years was so dominant and
Look at
so
the way
great.
he's holding the ball there. It looks like he's about to throw it.
Loaf of bread.
It's a loaf of bread. Like, that's the way
has
he's
anyone ever had more jerseys torn off their body than Earl Campbell?
running people
seriously.
over. He's the king of angry runs.
So,
he's
yeah,
the goat of angry runs for Kyle Brown.
Rich, Chris, Jason, I can't admit that maybe, I could have gone another way with that
I like
pick.
the Bruce Matthews.
I did too,
okay.
but I'm a man of the people, and I was listening to him. Coming in at number 4, the Chargers. I had LaDainian Tomlinson. I was pretty secure in that pick, but on second thought, maybe it could have or should have been Junior Seau. Just judging from some of the Chargers
that's what
fans,
I was talking to you about.
I heard from the one. And Chris, you say don't read the comments. Most of the comments were pleasant. Of course, there are a few that tell me I'm stupid, but for the most part, they were encouraging.
That
and
was
kind
mine,
of,
sorry.
Yeah, I knew that was your burner. But yeah, Junior Seau would be the guy who, if I had to maybe make a choice, I'd throw him in there. Coming at number 3, Rich, you really sold me on this one. I said Aaron Rodgers was the greatest Packer of all time. You kind of gave me your thoughts, and I kind of have to agree. If you look at just the history and what the Packers mean to the league, maybe it should have been Bart Starr as the GOAT Packer there.
So I'm saying it's just like, how many people on their resumes can say, I was the first ever MVP of the Super Bowl. Oh, and then I was the first ever back-to-back MVP of the Super Bowls, and there were only 2 Super Bowls allowing me to do that, and I did it.
Yeah. So I can look at the list and go, maybe I should have had Bart Starr in there.
And then there were some wins before that too.
A few, yeah, including the Ice Bowl. Maybe that's what it was, Rich. Maybe deep down inside I was.
It iced your heart.
Yeah. All right, coming at number 2,
Frozen.
I can admit that I probably did get this one wrong. I was trying to show respect to a member of the team who really helped start their culture and gave them their motto and led them to a Super Bowl. But judging from the amount of comments that I got, maybe I got this one wrong. So I'm going to say Carolina Panthers at 2. Maybe it should have been Steve Smith Sr. Like I said, he was my pick until right before we went on air and I switched it. So I listened to the people. I took a double look. And like I said, I picked the Sam Mills with my heart. Sam Mills passed away early, and so that was maybe a hard pick, guys. So I can admit that Steve Smith Sr. probably should have had that GOAT spot. And then coming in at number 1, this one, this guy could have been in 2 different spots, and I left him out, and I didn't mean to. Like I said, I was trying to think of what the fan base would want. Sometimes you can't do that. Since this is my list, I got to really go with my heart, and I got to say Reggie White. With all due respect to Brian Dawkins, could have been the greatest Eagle. Maybe should have. His stats certainly back it up. So, to any Eagles fans that were upset out there, I can understand. Maybe I missed this one.
Yep.
And maybe I'll go with the Minister of Defense there, the legendary Reggie White at number 1.
One big, huge-ass grab bag of mea culpa from T.J. Jefferson right over there. Okay.
you know, like I said, I'm pretty secure in most of the picks, but I can't admit that there were a few that
you were thinking of taking Joe Namath down off the board.
I wanted to take Joe Namath off, but then realistically, you can't really. You could have put Revis. I could have put maybe Curtis Martin.
Okay.
Maybe Don Maynard, but it had to be Joe Willie. So